For Henry, a 69-year-old retired engineer, the mornings had become a source of quiet dread. He told me his legs no longer felt like they belonged to him. Some days they were as heavy as lead. Other days, they felt numb. His first few steps out of bed were always hesitant, unstable, like trying to move a rusting machine. Then one morning, walking out to get the newspaper, his foot caught on a low step. He stumbled. It wasn't a serious fall, but the fear it ignited was profound. The fear of a slow creeping loss of control. Most people think this decline is fought in the gym or at the doctor's office. But the truth is, for seniors, the most important battle for your leg muscles is won or lost in the first 60 minutes after you wake up. What you do or don't do in that first hour determines whether your body builds muscle or literally eats it away for fuel.
Doctor, that idea that the first hour of the day is a battleground for our muscles is a huge and frankly terrifying wake-up call. Welcome everyone to Health Voices. I'm your host Sarah, and with me is the brilliant Dr. Morgan. Today, he is going to give us the battle plan for that first hour. For Henry, and for everyone watching who has felt that morning stiffness or unsteadiness, we are about to learn the simple science-backed breakfast strategy to stop muscle loss in its tracks and start winning that daily battle for your strength and independence. Doctor, that idea of a daily battleground for our muscles is eye-opening. So please explain this to us. For Henry and for millions of seniors, why is that first hour after waking up so critical? What is happening inside our bodies that puts our leg muscles in what you call a danger zone?
It's a process that happens silently every single night. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body is in a fasted state. Your fuel tank is empty. To get the energy it needs just to function, your body goes into what we call a catabolic state. This means it starts breaking down tissue for fuel. And what's the easiest tissue for it to access your muscle? It literally begins to cannibalize its own muscle mass, and the largest muscle groups in your legs are the first to go. For a young person, this isn't a huge issue. But for a senior whose ability to rebuild muscle is already slower this morning, catabolism is devastating. It's a small daily withdrawal from your strength bank account. Over time, those small withdrawals lead to a major deficit. This is why so many people make the situation worse with the wrong breakfast.
What do you mean by the wrong breakfast? What are the common mistakes people are making?
The biggest mistake is skipping breakfast entirely, perhaps just having a cup of black coffee. This prolongs the catabolic state, forcing your body to break down even more muscle. The second mistake is eating simple carbohydrates like toast, made from white bread, a sugary cereal, or a pastry. These cause a spike in blood sugar and provide no meaningful building blocks, doing nothing to stop the muscle breakdown. You're essentially sending a demolition crew into a construction site.
So what is the correct first step? What is the first line of defense to win this battle for someone like Henry?
The first line of defense is the protein priority. You must, within 30 to 60 minutes of waking, consume a high-quality, easily digestible protein. This acts like a switch, immediately halting the muscle breakdown process and telling your body the fast is over. Stop burning muscle and start rebuilding. For this job, two of the most effective foods are whole eggs and plain Greek yogurt. Eggs are a powerhouse because they contain complete protein and a high concentration of the amino acid leucine, which, as we've discussed before, is the master bricklayer for muscle synthesis. The yolk is especially critical. Research has shown that eating whole eggs stimulates a 40% greater muscle building response compared to just eating egg whites. For seniors, that 40% is a game changer. Greek yogurt is another hero because it's packed with casein, a slow-digesting protein that provides a steady supply of amino acids to the muscles over several hours, ensuring the rebuilding process is well-fueled.
So the goal is to get that high-quality protein in quickly to stop the damage.
Precisely. That is the single most important step you can take in that first hour. It changes the entire metabolic direction of your day from breakdown to building.
That is such a clear and powerful strategy. For everyone watching, if maintaining your leg strength and independence is a top priority for you, please let us know by typing a 1 in the comments below. And please take a moment to subscribe to Health Voices. It's a completely free action that ensures you will be the first to receive this kind of vital, life-changing health information. Doctor, the protein priority is such a clear and powerful rule to stop that morning muscle breakdown. But for our friend Henry, it wasn't just about potential muscle loss. He was actively feeling his legs were heavy, and as we know from his full story, he was starting to get night cramps. So what should he be pairing with his eggs or Greek yogurt to tackle those issues?
That's the next layer of the strategy, Sarah. Once you've stopped the demolition crew with protein, you need to bring in the energy crew and the maintenance team. This is where we add the energy and electrolyte supporters. Let's start with a classic breakfast oatmeal, but with a crucial addition: chia seeds. Oatmeal is a brilliant source of complex carbohydrates. Unlike the simple carbs in white bread, these digest slowly, providing a steady, reliable stream of energy to your muscles all morning long. This directly combats that heavy leg feeling. Then you add a tablespoon of chia seeds. These tiny seeds are nutritional giants. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids to fight inflammation, but more importantly, they are loaded with magnesium. Magnesium is the great muscle relaxation mineral. It's essential for easing muscle tightness and is one of the best nutrients for preventing those painful nighttime leg cramps.
So the oatmeal provides the fuel, and the chia seeds help the muscles relax. That's a fantastic combination. What about the other key electrolyte people always talk about for cramps? I'm thinking of potassium.
Precisely. For that, we turn to the second supporter, a banana. Bananas are nature's electrolyte pill, and they are the undisputed king of potassium. Potassium works in partnership with magnesium to regulate the electrical signals that control muscle contractions. When these minerals are in balance, your muscles contract smoothly and relax fully. An imbalance, which is common in the morning, is what leads to those misfired signals we feel as twitches or full-blown cramps. So for Henry, a perfect breakfast isn't just one thing. It's a combination. He could have a bowl of warm oatmeal topped with chia seeds and a few slices of banana. Or he could have his bowl of high-protein Greek yogurt and mix the banana and chia seeds right in. Either way, he is achieving the 3 essential morning goals: stopping muscle breakdown with protein, providing sustained energy with complex carbs, and balancing his electrolytes with key minerals.
It's a complete system in one bowl. That's so much more empowering than just eating one so-called superfood. It's about the combination. Thank you, Doctor. For our wonderful community, if you're still with us and learning on this journey, please let us know by typing a 2 in the comments below. And we absolutely love seeing how far our Health Voices message has traveled. So please also share the city, state, or country you are watching from today. Doctor, this breakfast system of combining protein with energy and electrolyte supporters is a game changer. It feels so complete. But I have to ask, is there anything else? Any secret weapon or unconventional tip you found in your research that can give seniors like Henry an extra edge in this morning battle?
There's Sarah. It's something that sounds incredibly simple, almost too simple to be effective, but the science behind it is profound. I call it the secret weapon. It is a small portion of steamed sweet potato with just a tiny pinch of unrefined mineral salt like Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. This isn't meant to be the whole breakfast, but rather something you eat about 10 minutes before your main meal. The sweet potato is a fantastic source of complex carbohydrates that begins to replenish your muscles' stored energy their glycogen without causing a big blood sugar spike. But the real magic is in the mineral salt. Unlike processed table salt, which is just sodium chloride, unrefined sea salt contains over 80 trace minerals that your muscles are craving after an overnight fast. This simple combination helps to stabilize fluid pressure inside the muscle tissue and perfectly restores electrolyte balance, creating the ideal environment for the protein you're about to eat.
That is fascinating. A pre-breakfast to prepare the muscles. Now, beyond the food itself, are there any simple actions or habits Henry incorporated that can amplify all these benefits?
Absolutely. The food is the fuel, but these simple free morning rituals are what turn the key in the ignition. I consolidated them into 3 key habits for my patients. First is the internal shower. The moment you wake up before anything else, slowly sip a glass of warm water, perhaps, with that tiny pinch of mineral salt. This rehydrates your body after a long night and gently wakes up your digestive system, so it's ready to absorb all the nutrients from your breakfast. Second is gentle activation. Don't jump straight out of bed. Sit on the edge for a moment, take a few deep breaths, and gently rotate your ankles and wrists. Then, when you stand up, try a simple balance exercise. Stand tall and lift one foot just an inch or two off the ground for 10 seconds. Then switch. This safely reactivates your circulation and the neuromuscular connections, dramatically reducing dizziness and improving your stability for the rest of the day. Third and finally is to respect your body's clock. This means breaking your fast promptly within that first hour to stop muscle breakdown, and if you can spend just 5 minutes by a sunny window. The early morning light helps set your body's internal rhythm and kickstarts vitamin D production, a critical hormone for muscle health.
A complete morning system, the food, the habits, everything. It's about being intentional from the moment you wake up. Doctor, this has been so empowering. And now for the question everyone is waiting for. How is our friend Henry?
Henry is the reason I love having these conversations. I saw him just last week at the local park. He wasn't sitting on a bench. He was walking briskly, playing a gentle game of fetch with his dog. He came over and told me the heavy as lead feeling is gone. He's back to walking 2 kilometers every morning without fear. But he said the best part wasn't just getting his walk back. He said, I have my confidence back. I trust my legs again. That Sarah is everything.
I trust my legs again. That just gave me chills. What a beautiful result and a testament to this strategy. Thank you, Doctor, for sharing this incredible knowledge and that wonderful story with us. So to summarize for everyone, the battle for your leg muscles is won in the morning by following a simple system. Start with the protein priority, like eggs or Greek yogurt. Add in the energy and electrolyte supporters, like oatmeal with chia seeds or a banana. Consider the secret weapon of sweet potato with mineral salt and amplify it all with a few simple morning rituals. Now we would love to hear from you, our Health Voices family. Which of these morning tips or breakfast ideas will you be trying first? Please share your plans or questions in the comments below. If you found this conversation helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more people find this empowering information. Please share it with a loved one who might benefit. And of course, make sure you are subscribed to Health Voices for more conversations that can truly change your health and your life. Thank you for being with us today.
Be well, be strong, and remember that every morning is a new opportunity to build a better you. God bless.
Until next time, take good care.